Higuruma is already one of my favorite characters in the entirety of Jujutsu Kaisen Season 3, and from the looks of it, right now it's not even close. Now JJK Season 3 has made a very strong name for itself in the recent months that it's pretty much just been released. We've only had like what, 6, 7? We've only had like around 6 to 7 episodes, and JJK Season 3 has already shown that anime should be treated with love. They express parts of the manga that have already been expressed perfectly, and then they add stuff to it that makes the manga, well, in the anime adaptation, a lot more interesting to watch. I really appreciate what MAPPA is doing for the series. Unfortunately, I know this has to come with the sacrifice of them not seeing their parents or family or any of their family members for years, but hey,
it's a worthy sacrifice.
In the recent episode of Jujutsu Kaisen, we were introduced to this new character, Higuruma. I do not remember his surname. This guy is like the definition of swag. He looks cool, he moves cool, he just does cool shit. And to be honest, I don't blame you if you glaze that part of his character. I do too. To be honest, the reason why I'm pulled to him compared to any other character we've seen most of the time in JJK is his backstory in a certain sense. He's a lawyer that usually attempts to crack pretty impossible cases, and in doing so, kind of affects his mental, you know what I'm saying? Higuruma's story is not really just his story, but the story of a system that is never in the favor of the innocent or even the suspects, to be honest. It's a story of a broken system that works against the people regardless of perceptions, or even with the regards of acceptance. Bro, I'm telling you, the way they expressed how fucked up this shit is insane. First of all, he gets a case of this guy that is suspected to be the killer of, I believe, a few people. He tries to crack the case, and his colleagues are pretty much telling him that this is not a case you want to do because like there's no winning inevitably. The world already knows about the unfair circumstances of the judicial, or just pretty much the law system in, well, this Japan. I don't really know if it actually works like that for real, but I mean, truth comes from somewhere, my guy. Every time he tries to do a case, he might win, he might lose, but inevitably it's mentally fucking him up. And this is a case where, to be honest, oh boy looks really guilty. He has the murder weapon, he's very shut in. Even the place that he lives in just seems very in a way you could tell that he's innocent, as Higuruma explains in the story. Obviously, him being a lawyer, he tries to get him out of this situation, but his colleagues are still telling him, nigga, this is pretty much a locked-in case. Regardless of what you do, it's already been established that this man is going to stay locked up for pretty much his entire life. The first trial comes in, it's done. He actually wins. There's no repercussions yet, and dude is actually happy that he's probably gonna get released. Guess what happens next? Yeah. Just like that. And according to the episode, they didn't even bring up any new evidence. It was just decided by them repeating what they said in the past, which is so unfair, and it's so beautiful because even compared to the manga, which, I mean, to be honest, I don't really read that much, but I saw the manga and the adaptation. This shit is a fucking one-to-one. In fact, has even more passion. I was shook. I'm like, bro, who's making this face? Was it the innocent guy that we saw crying just now? Dude's oh my god, his expression changed so demonically. My nigga, if Higuruma was gonna have a crash out right now, fucking justified. This is the type of story that actually makes you understand JJK a lot more than every other people perceives it as. In my perception, at the very least, it's kind of about dealing with the problems of the society and yet still having to use a broken system to deal with those problems, which therefore brings up more problems. That's part of the series in itself. A lot of people also say that, I mean, the majority of it is probably also about literally just regrets and all that stuff, you know what I'm saying? I'm not really gonna explain the theme of JJK in general because even now I'm still trying to figure that out, if I'm being honest with you. To be honest, I think it's kind of complicated. But if I'm being real with you, this nigga is swag. Nigga pulled up with a domain expansion of the realm. I don't know what the fuck that Shikigami thing is, but hey, we're gonna see in the next episode. But Higuruma is genuinely my favorite character right now. I'm not kidding. This ain't an internet glaze. This guy is the shit.